Hello everybody, welcome to another knockoff, kind of third-party review. Pupper Toys are renowned for kind of bootlegging, borrowing other companies' designs. I believe this is their own design of Ultra Magnus, and I think this may have even been borrowed by another company. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it's a little bit naughty over that side of the pond. People are taking things left, right and centre at the moment. This is the PPT-05. ULTRALORE Warrior. Picture of Magnus there on the back of the box with his weapons, his matrix, and of course him in his bot and vehicle mode. He comes packaged in a plastic clamshell and comes with a selection of accessories. We get various different face plates, got a sternish look there, got a kind of grouchy, snarling look, and we've got that kind of mouth wide open look, and the face has standard. It's different, I guess. There's something about that helmet though that I really don't like. It just sits too high above the face, in my opinion. I get two of these shoulder launch sections, which can just tab in like so. We get a large rifle, very similar to the one that we got with the Toy House Factory masterpiece Magnus, and then we get a smaller gun as well, and he even comes with a itty bitty tiny matrix of leadership. Now I really want to like this Magnus, but there's just something about him, I don't know if it's that head or something, which is just a bit off to me. I can't help but feel like he's just a cool dude wearing sunglasses. He just looks like kind of a 90s action hero. He's nice and tidy though, really kind of clean back. We do have some hollowed out legs there, but nothing that's really terrible, and he's a good size as well. Unfortunately, I believe is it New Age or something? I think it was New Age, or maybe Magic Square. One of them, I think it was New Age. They've just teased their own Ultra Magnus, and it looks exceptional. The colours are very vibrant, and mine does have a rather nasty big blue gash on his leg there. Yeah, I stand by my decision. He is definitely kind of a 90s action hero. Where would you think he would go in regards to scaling? And now, in theory, he's meant to be the same sort of scale as the Mech Fan Toys, Hot Soldiers, and of course the rest of the Pupper Toys line. Inferno is the Pupper Toys version. Personally, I think he kind of towers over him a little bit too much. We've got the Cubambao, KO of the Generation Toys Optimus Prime standing in there. He's a little bit bigger than the DX9 Optimus Prime there at the front, and then we've got the X2 Toys Prime over on the side there. Magnus is big, and possibly too big. Now, one good thing about Magnus is he does have a fairly substantial amount of articulation. He can go up and down, left and right. We can bring these butterfly joints out to the side, or we can push and lock those in. We can bring the arms out, go all the way around. We have an upper bicep rotation in there. We have a single jointed bend on the elbow and a rotation on the fist, although the clearance is very minimal. We get a waist rotation and an abdominal crunch in there. Legs can come forwards and back. We can come out to the side. We get upper thigh rotation, get a bend on that knee, and we get some nice pivoting on the feet, but no up and down on those toes. And of course we get that matrix chamber under there. It's a little bit lackluster, but it's a matrix chamber nonetheless. Now, to get Magnus transformed up, you want to just untab these arms using that butterfly joint system. These sections on the top of his arms are going to open up like so, and these are going to flip up and over and just tab in like so. Straighten off these arms and just push and slide the fists inside the sleeves. Taking a look at this top piece, you want to give that a full 180 degree flip so that they're both now level. Untab these chest panels like so, and make sure these panels are closed off. Grabbing this torso piece, this is going to slide upwards. This panel here is going to pull back. There's this panel here. You need to push this down by pulling on that lip. Like so. That then allows this to come down. The cab is going to be rotated around, and from here this then closes up over the Magnus's face, and we can bring these wheels down on either side like so. Open up these legs, open up the ramps, disengage these hinges, open and fully extend these tabs, and push and slide these leg panels down, and then these slide out to the outside like so. These feet are then going to come in and push and tab in together. These arms will flip and rotate, sliding up to the top, and again on this side, flip, rotate, and we have space between these arm pads to bring that over. That's going to tab in on both sides like this. They then tab in together. These tab in on here like that and like that, and then these are going to push, extend and tab in all the way along the base. And we have the ramp for the vehicles to get on the back there, and then we can bring in these missile pods and they can just sit either side like so. See, that's not bad. I think I actually prefer his vehicle mode to his robot mode. Now personally, I think that is pretty spot on with the rest of their figures. You know, grapples a truck, got a nice kind of wide windscreen on them, and I think they both look pretty good together. You can easily get some of your Autobots on this back panel piece as well. If you wanted to be able to detach the cab, you could just unscrew that screw and that could slide up and down, which allows us to pivot as well. At the end of the day, it's a car transporter, and I actually like it. The vehicle mode is probably its strongest feature. Now, I really wanted to like this figure because it is their first original designs, but I don't know what it is about that bot mode. Something just looks slightly off. I think it's the head, just the way it sits above the eyes. It makes it look like he's wearing those sunglasses, which is ridiculous because it's a good priced piece and the vehicle mode looks nigh on perfect. What are your thoughts? What is the best XL Legends Ultra Magnus out there? Is it this version? Could it be the Magic Square version, or could it be the up and coming New Age version? Because I mean, Bumblebee is absolutely awesome. Thanks again to Shozy for making this review possible. I've included a link in the description below where I purchased this figure. And until next time, from myself and the Papa Toys PPT-05 ULTRALORE Warrior, goodbye.